to Barbells and Beauty. I'm Rhonda. I'm your host for the day. I know, I love that. I don't know why. I know I'm a little bit weird. Anyway, today we're going to have a review of this, the Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. I had originally planned on having a wear test along with this. However, when I got up, got my stuff all ready, filmed my putting it on, and for some reason when I took the film, oh God, I'm so old. And for some reason when I took the card down and I was doing a little pre-editing, you know, trying to get some stuff all lined up and ready, it was a blurry mess. I don't know what the heck happened. It was like when you put someone's really thick glasses on and it was just all blurry and you're like, oh gosh, yeah, that's how it looked. And it was just no good. So I just scrapped it and I'm just going to do a review. And I've got a little card here that I have worn this now 5 or 6 times, and I keep little notes on these little cards. I stick them in my purse when I wear it to work. And if I have a chance, we've been super busy, which is very unusual for July and August. Usually in the summer we slow down a little bit, you know. We only have half as many patients, and it's kind of nice, you know. It's kind of like a little, yay, I'm at work, but it's not too bad. No, we've been packed full, so I haven't had as much chance to keep up on my little notes, so I only have like a couple of them here. But I've worn this stuff now, let's see, I've had it for about 2.5 weeks. I've worn it 6 times, not counting today, which was be the 7th. So I've worn it quite a few times. I've worn it just while I sit around house, you know, doing a little bit of housework, you know, laundry, you know, that kind of stuff. I've worn it to work. I've worn it when I've been outside. I've got some dirt or something right up there. I was outside just a little bit ago filling hummingbird feeders and stuff, and yeah, I've got some dirt on my face. Oh well, you'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, so I have a really good review of this. I, of course, have the lightest shade, which is light medium. I ordered it online. I will put a link down below to where you can buy this, because our local Walmart store, and our local Walmart store is still a 35-minute drive away from me, so they don't have this color. I had to order it online. I do believe I got it on Amazon. Amazon or Jet, one of the two, I don't remember. It's SPF 15, which is useless. I usually put 50 all over my face, and I put a whole lot on because sun damage is like the #1 skin ager, and I am fighting aging tooth and nail. I'm 48 now. I want to look 48 when I'm 58. So I am kicking and screaming my way into my 50s. This has, let's see, helps prevent sunburn. No, not really. Basically the directions are just put it on. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can kind of see what it looks like. I have now had this on for, let's see, what time is it? It is about 4:30. I've had this on about 5.5 to, yeah, about 5.5 hours. So I had to stop and think what time I put it on. Man, the highlight's blinding. It gives very light coverage. You see, it's not creaking and cracking around my nose. It did okay not settling into my wrinkles. I mean, everything settles just a little bit, just because I'm a very expressive person. I make a lot of weird faces. So there you go. That's what it looks like after about 5.5 hours. I have found that I cannot quite get this to last a full 12 hours. And when I say a full 12 hours, it's actually more like a full 14 hours, because I have a 40-minute drive to work every night. I work 12 hours, but there's always the pre-report when I get report from whatever nurse I'm relieving, and then there's the report after where I tell, you know, whoever is relieving me what's been going on. So 12.5 hours is usually what I've been working, and sometimes it's been eking a little more into that 13-hour. So heck, by the time I get to work, I've already had this on for an hour. Oh, and my camera battery is dying. Let me get that changed. Okay, I'm back. I've got my brand new camera battery going, and where was I? Oh yes, the length of this. So by the time I get to work, I usually have had this stuff on for already an hour. I have found that the light medium is kind of a dark shade for me. I'm very glad it's kind of more sheer to light coverage, because if it was light to medium, there was no way I could make this work. It would literally be like my face would be 2 shades darker than my neck and chest. So I'm very glad it's very pale. If I continue to use this, it will only be in the summertime. I always say I might self-tan in the winter, and I'll put self-tanner on once or twice, and then I forget and don't put it on, and it's just not worth it to me to even try to get it to self-tan. Now, a few tricks that I have learned in the several times I've tried to wear this for work. A few things that make it last much, much longer. I'm talking more than 10 to 12 hours, kind of in that 11-hour range. First, I use this, the Abnormal, what is it? High Adherence Silicone Primer. This is a silicone primer, but it's a little stickier, and it seems like when I wear it, I can get this to last an extra hour or two. And when you're talking 12-13 hour shifts, an hour or two can be the difference between, oh my gosh, I look like shit, and okay, I look like I'm tired at 4 in the morning, but at least my makeup is still kind of on. And the second thing is to bake it with my Coty Airspun. I just literally take the poof here and just pat it on my nose and pat it on my chin. Those are the 2 areas that I have problems keeping makeup on, because my nose is still quite oily, and my chin, I have no idea. It just, nothing lasts on my chin. So if I use the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer, why can't I remember the name of that, and my Coty Airspun powder, I can get it to last without blotting, without having to reapply powder, something like that, 10 to 12 hours. So I'm quite pleased with that. I overall really like this stuff. I do wish, Garnier, please make just a light version, or if anybody out there knows that there's a light version, please leave me a link, or tell me where to go, because if they had this in a light version, I would probably use this a little more often in the winter. It's just not worth it to me to try to put a whitener in it or something, because personally I've had a few times I've put whiteners in my foundations that are too dark, and it changes the way that it lasts and looks on my skin. So, and I don't like to have to do that extra step when I can actually find something, hopefully down the road, that works a little better for me. So yes, if they made this in a 1 step lighter, I would probably wear this a lot more often. This is going to be a good summer BB cream for me, especially for like today. I was just putzing around the house, and I just didn't want to have no makeup on, and I just did a light look. Yeah, this is a light look, okay, whatever. And yeah, so I really like this stuff. It's great for me in the summer. And oh, I'll tell you what's on the rest of my face. On my eyes, I have this, the Wet n Wild Nude Awakenings. I have this as my transition. I put, let's see, this in my crease, used this to deepen up the outer corner, and then this just all over my lids. I love the way that looks. Oh, my blush today is this one from Ciate. It is Baby Doll. Just a nice little wash of color. I didn't want anything big. And then I have a Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Crystal Ball. I haven't been using my Jeffree Star stuff very often. It is just a very nice kind of duochrome white, and oh, it is, gosh, look at that. I know, it's so pretty. I just really like it. So there you have it, my review of the Garnier BB cream. It's a very nice BB cream, a little too dark for me when I start losing this color, probably in the next month or so. I've usually noticed by mid-September it is almost gone. Yeah. So my final review on this is I really like it. I do wish it was a shade lighter. And if, like I said before, if any of you know where I can get just a light shade, not light medium, let me know in the comments, because boy, I would probably buy a shade just light instead of light medium. And Garnier, if you're listening, make a shade light. Some of us pale princesses need a shade light. And so with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and take care of yourself. That's the nurse's orders. Bye-bye.